1.7 Why we travel. 1. Read the first 2 paragraphs and discuss the need to travel. Answer. I. We travel to lose ourselves, next to find ourselves. 2. To open our hearts and eyes and learn more about the worlds than our newspapers will accommodate. 3. To bring what little we can, in our ignorance and knowledge, to those parts of the globe whose riches are differently dispersed. 4. To become young fools again. To slow time down and get taken in, and fall in love once more. 6. To escape into open solitudes, into aimlessness, into the moral holiday of running some pure hazard, in order to sharpen the edge of life. 7. To taste hardship, and to be compelled to work desperately for a moment at no matter what. 2. I. Read the sentence, if a diploma can famously. In cultural relativism. Pick the sentence which gives the meaning of the above statement from the alternatives given below. A. A diploma certificate can be used as a passport and a passport can be used as a diploma certificate. B. If one has a diploma, he does not need a passport, and if he has a passport, he does not need a diploma. Answer. C. One can acquire permission to travel to foreign countries for educational purposes based on her academic achievements, and traveling to foreign countries enriches one of the most regarding the knowledge and wisdom of the world. 2. Prepare a list of the literators and their quotations mentioned by the writer in the essay. Answer. A. George Santayana writes. We need sometimes, the Harvard philosopher wrote, to escape into open solitudes, into aimlessness, into the moral holiday of running some pure hazard, in order to sharpen the edge of life, to taste hardship, and to be compelled to work desperately for a moment at no matter what. B. Christopher Isherwood writes. What gives value to travel is fear. The ideal travel book should be perhaps a little like a crime story in which you are in search of something. C. Emerson, traveling is a fool's paradise. Thoreau, I have traveled a good deal in Concord. Sir Thomas Browne. We carry within us the wonders we seek without us. There is Africa and her prodigies in us. 3. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeing new places but in seeing with new eyes. Marcel Proust. Justify with the help of the text. Answer. Me answer. We don't really have to discover new landscapes or new sights to be in the real process of discovery. Often we simply need to change our perspective, the way we look at things, to understand them and to raise them to a new, exhilarating level. 4. Traveling abroad makes us the object of scrutiny. Justify this statement. Answer. When we go abroad, their people are curious to know our culture. We seem exotic and different to them, and they scrutinize our ways, language and behavior to learn and understand more about us. We differentiate between A. Travel and travail. Answer. Travel helps us to have a better balance of wisdom and compassion of seeing the world. Travail means agony or hard toil, which we may have to go through while traveling. B. Tourist and a traveler. Answer. A tourist is someone who does not leave his assumptions at home and complains, nothing here is the way it is at home. He lacks the vision to notice the new and different things. C. Provisional and provincial. Answer. Provisional means temporary, whereas provincial mean limited in outlook, self-centered. 6. Write 4 sentences with the help of the text conveying the fact that traveling brings together the various cultures of different parts of the world. Answer. I find that I always take Michael Jordan posters to Kyoto, and bring woven ikebana baskets back to California. 2. We become walking video screens and living newspaper, the only channels that can take people out of the censored limits of their homelands. 3. Not the list of the challenges of travel, therefore, is learning how to import and export dreams with tenderness. 4. When we go abroad is that we are objects of scrutiny as much as the people we scrutinize, and we are being consumed by the cultures we consume, as much on the road as when we are at home. We, at the very least, we are objects of speculation, and even desire, who can seem as exotic to the people around us as they do to us. 6. You can teach them what they have to celebrate as much as you celebrate what they have to teach. 7. This, I think, is tourism, which so obviously destroys cultures, can also resuscitate or revive them, how it has created new, traditional, dances in Bali, and caused craftsmen in India to pay new attention to their works. 7. By quoting Commerce, the writer has stated that traveling emancipates us from circumstances and all the habits behind which we hide. Write in detail your views about that. Answer: yes, I agree we should travel, because we are stuck our habits, routine, daily work. We dress in a particular way and we behave in a particular way, because the people around us know us and expect that behavior. We hide behind all this. However, when we travel, no one knows us and there are no expectations about a particular type of behavior, dress or habits. Hence we have a feeling of freedom and emancipation from our circumstances and habits. 3. I. Read the following groups of words from the text. A-B. Crooked angle walking video screens. Censored limits living newspapers. Impoverished places searching questions. Words crooked, censored and impoverished in group A describe the nouns, angle, limits, and places, respectively. They are past participles of the verbs crook, censor, and impoverish. But in the sentences, they act as adjectives. Similarly, in group B, words walking, living and searching are the present participles, ing, forms, of the verbs walk, live and search. But in the above examples they function as adjectives. Discuss in pairs and make a list of some more adjectives like this and make sentences using them. 2. The verbs in bold letters are made up of a verb and a small adverb. Adverb particle. Adverb particles are not the same as prepositions. For example, shake, verb, plus up, adverb. These are called phrasal verbs. The meaning of a phrasal verb may be idiomatic different from the meanings of the two separate words. 2. Read carefully the following sentences from the text and underline the phrasal verbs. A. We travel, then, in part just to shake up our complacencies. B. Abroad is the place where we stay up late. C. I remember, in fact, after my first trip to Southeast Asia, more than a decade ago, how I would come back to my apartment in New York. D. All, in that sense, believed in being moved. E. But there is, for the traveler at least, the sense that learning about home and. Answer: no phrasal verb in this sentence. 4. I. The words in bold type show to plus verb form. These are infinitives. An infinitive is the base form of the verb. Infinitive is formed from a verb but it does not act as verbs because an infinitive is not a verb. S, or ing cannot be added to that. However, sometimes infinitives may occur without to. For example, thus even as holidays help you appreciate your own home more. In this sentence, though to is skipped off, appreciate acts as an infinitive. Read the following sentences carefully from the text and find out the infinitives. A. We travel, initially, to lose ourselves, and we travel, next, to find ourselves. B. We travel to bring what little we can. C. Yet one of the subtler beauties of travel is that it enables you to bring new eyes to the people you encounter. 2. Combine two sentences into one. You may use the word given in the brackets. A. I go to Iceland. I visit the lunar spaces within me. 2. Answer: I go to Iceland to visit the lunar spaces within me. B. We have the opportunity. We come into contact with more essential parts of ourselves. Of. Answer: we have the opportunity of coming into contact with more essential parts of ourselves. C. Romantic poets inaugurated an era of travel. They were great apostles of open eyes. Being. Answer: being great apostles of open eyes, romantic poets inaugurated an era of travel. D. The travel spins us around. It shows us the sights and values ordinarily ignored. showing. Answer. The travel spins us around, showing us the sights and values ordinarily ignored. 3. Read the sentences given below and state whether the underlined words are gerunds or present participles. A. As it's a hot day, many people are swimming. Answer. Present participle. B. This is a swimming pool. Answer. Present participle. C. It's very bad that children are begging. Answer. Present participle. D. Begging is a curse on humanity. Answer. Gerund.